again, stampers, due to technical difficulties, when I put my camera up to show you what I was doing, it actually turned off. So I'm going to send the 2 videos out so you can just see me talking to you, see who's talking to you, and then I'll send out the directions for this cool pop-up seahorse card. All right, so I really like it with the artistically inked paper because it has all that pretty gold in it, and it really looks lovely that way. So I'm going to show you how to do this, and it looks difficult, but it is not. Okay, so it actually stands up inside, so it makes a scene inside your card and outside your card. So the sets I used was Seascape, and then I used the dies that went along with it. And they are so nice because they're so big. And so it doesn't take much, cut out a couple things and it fills the whole page. So anyway, let's get started. So what I did was, first of all, I cut a piece of cardstock 11 by 4 1/4, and I scored it at 5 1/2 to make the card base. Then I took a piece of this pretty artistically inked paper and I cut it 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to attach this, and I know the other side's so pretty, I hate to cover it up, but got to do what you got to do. So I think I'm going to put that little green spot up down at the bottom here. Okay, so there is my card base. So now I'm going to take the layering diorama dies, and I love these. They're all different shapes, and they're so unusual that I just love using them because they add interest to the card. Now when I was designing this, I'm like, I wonder where I should put this, and I decided to go about 1 inch from the top. Okay, and I'm just going to, I have some repositionable tape here, so I'm going to tape it down, and then I'm going to run it through my Big Shot, which I don't think you need to watch me doing, but I'm going to run it through my Big Shot real quick. This pops out of here, and that's that. So look at that cool shape it makes. And when you have a water scene especially, it really looks cool. I am going to attach this to here so it's on there perfectly. I could have done that ahead of time, and I probably should have. It would have made my life much easier, but I didn't. So I need to make sure I get it on there perfectly straight so I don't see any of that white. There we go. Okay, so this will be the piece that'll go inside my card. Okay, so questions. You're like, well, how do I cut the inside? Well, if you were doing this card, because it is, you can see it's a little over 4 inches wide, or 3 inches wide, you can cut it 4 by 3, and then you score it at 1 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch. And when you fold it, you have your little card, your pop-up insert. Okay, but this one's a lot narrower, so you obviously don't want to see your work. So in this case, I cut something smaller. I think it was 2 1/4. Let's see. Yes, 2 1/4 by 4, and then I scored it 1, 2, 3, and now I get a little tinier square. Okay, so what we're going to do with that is we're going to put some mono adhesive on one of the ends, and we are going to butt that up right against the fold in the center. Okay, so far we have this. Then I'm going to take the other side, and all I'm going to do is close up my card. And now I have my pop-up for the inside. Okay, if you see that it's too wide for the image or whatever, this should fit fine within that, but if you see it's too wide for the image, then just cut it down a little bit narrower is what I found out. So the next thing we're going to do is, this is the same for both. It's 2 1/4 by 3/4 inches, and you score it at 1 1/4 inch. And it seems weird, but when you fold on the fold, the longer end, which is going to actually hang over here, but that is right. So I'm going to put mono adhesive or my adhesive on here. Okay, and then I'm going to attach it, making it even, so that you can see, even with the edge of the thing. And if I had gone down lower, I'd make it even with the edge of the card. So it's even with where my pop-up device is, okay? Not hanging over, even with. I think I actually hanging over. No, I'm good. Okay, so then you have this little piece hanging here, and what do you do with that? Well, that's the easy part. Okay, all you're going to do is close up your card, hold that down with your finger, put some mono adhesive on that part. Everybody see that? Okay. or whatever glue of your choice, because I do like the green glue and whatever, but for a video this works the fastest. Then all I'm going to do is put my image in here, and then voila, it's ready to pop up for the inside of my card. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is add my seahorse. And where did he go? Okay, so I'm going to take my seahorse and put adhesive on the back of him. And again, glue would work great. But what I love about this one is you don't have to keep it within the width. You obviously can't go below, but you can go above. So I'm going to fit him right here. And now you can see when I open it up, you can see that seahorse inside and outside. Okay? Okay, then what I'm going to do is add my pretty little seaweed. And isn't it amazing how that color matches? It's almost kind of like a Just Jade color, is what I think. Okay, and so that again, when you open it up, that'll stay on the outside, but this will go on the inside. And then finally, I'm going to add some of the little fish from this set. So as many as you feel like doing. I'm going to add one here. And some of them, they go different directions, which I think is really cute. So this fish is going the other way. So I'm going to stick him here, going there. And then I can take another little fish and maybe hide him in the seaweed a little bit, like right here. Okay, so anyway, that's the outside of your card plus adding the words. Okay, so I'm going to just show you the finished card because I think you can figure out the stamping yourself. But anyway, this is the card. Okay, to open it up, and it's go like that, and then I'll show you the finished card. So in this case, I put the words from the whale set, hope all your birthday fishes come true, and I actually had the fish on those words. And then inside, I added the seaweed from this set, okay, and I added a couple little goldfish, and then put down my love for you is bigger than the ocean, again from the whale set. So anyway, fun, easy card. Notice how simple that was? Took me just a minute or two to make it. So anyway, this is the kind of card I like to do, and I'll be showing you more videos. But I also do a lot of these cards in my classes. So if you happen to be in town, I do coffee and a card several times a month. And I also will mail coffee and a card to you, so the cards will be mailed to you with a video. So if you're interested, email me at p.ertman@charter.net, or you can comment on here and I'll find your comment and talk to you more about classes. So enjoy, have a nice summer, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you. Bye.